Two teams well rested. Indiana has had 2 days off since Monday in Boston. Detroit has had 3 days off since a 19-point victory at home Sunday against the tough Milwaukee Bucks. Right into the hands of Hill. He's guarded by Rose, looking for the challenge. Hill gets by, loses it out of bounds, but the call goes against the Pacers, who knocked it out. Miller against Stackhouse and Rose against Hill.
Well, these are two matchups that have to be looked at throughout the game. Hill and Rose. I think Rose will step up to the challenge. Jalen typically likes to meet the challenge of trying to guard the best players in the league, and Grant Hill is certainly one of those. Stackhouse has a full package as a two-guard. He's not a strong perimeter shooter, but you've got to respect it, and he's an excellent post-up guy, and he finishes with authority at the basket.
The Pacers, you got to keep in mind, was Jackson heaving the three. Pacers are a game over 500, and they have played 7 of their first 11 games on the road. Stackhouse passed the basket, and just showing you how free and easy he feels this year. Mills off the mark, and there is the mark of the Pacers. Whips it to Rose. Over Hill. Got it. And that is a 3, and the 13th of the year for Jalen Rose. Hill all the way for the scoop, and there is Stackhouse going over Rich Smits, something that should never happen. Smits gets it to Miller, whips it around to Jackson. He got the step, finds Smits, flicks the wrist.
Oh my.
Smith is smoking.
And hasn't hit the rim yet. Everything has been all rope.
Larry Bird telling Smits and Miller that you just got to stop hesitating on your shots.
Gentry wants 15 to 16.
And that was right with a man in his face. Smits keeps on hitting. And the Pacers hope he keeps on shooting, but backdoor Hill throws it. Now it's Rose roughing it up. Rose with a left-hand dribble. The alley-oop, and Davis puts it away.
Curry running with a bit of a limp.
Rose gets his shot. The Pistons had wiped out an 8-point deficit, tied it up before Rose moves Indiana back in front. Pacers come back, trying to reclaim the lead the Pistons have for the first time, but not for long. Miller dials it up long distance. 38-36, Indy. Miller first, Hill second. So they both get on the board back-to-back, and emphatically for Grant Hill after missing his first 5 shots. He's the 4th best scorer in the NBA at 26 points a game. Best rides it inside over the jumping Jack Williams. A hard drive to the hoop by Travis Best.
Well, he rendered Williams unable to jump by going right into his body, and Hill can get it going in a hurry out.
Stackhouse rises. And Best picked up by rookie Jermaine Jackson, and Best is sizzling here in the second quarter. 7 points, all in the second. To the hoop goes Grant Hill.
You got to challenge him earlier, or as Al Harrington commits a turnover, just casually going in, figuring he's going to just flip it into Best. The Pistons retreated defensively, and he ends up coughing it up.
Williams now on the move. Rebound by the rookie Jackson, and inside track, it's Travis Best. Fires it ahead to Rose. Rose against Hill.
Boy, if they can get it swung, Reggie had a shot. They're trying to post up Dale, and they do.
Davis gets behind Jerome Williams and buries it. A 15-point first half. He's now the high man in the game as he eclipsed Smits by a point. But Grant Hill, quiet in the first, noisy in the second, has all 10 of his points. Smits is in on Mills. Working it to Smits early. Hill spins, Rose right there. Smits helps out, but Hill with the uncanny touch, finding a way through.
And nonetheless, Grant Hill foul number 4, and he'll sit for a while.
Just as he's getting started here in the second half. Now Miller drives in for the leaner. And Reggie looking to get going. 6 points now for Miller.
And Leitner can hit this straightaway jump shot if you aren't going to defend it.
Got Davis off his feet, and rejection by Smits coming out of nowhere. He was the Flying Dutchman there. Jackson the floater. Davis buries the ball, and he has hit the 20 mark for the first time this season. Stackhouse taking on Smits. No. Miller ahead to Rose. Rose looking. He has Miller open, who has Jackson open. He had the three, but Rose is open. Forget about it. A three-pointer for Jalen Rose. The Pacers whipping the ball around, having several men open. Mills, the fake, and Williams, who can sky. Mills all night. He's got to get one of those, and there it is. 8 points now for Mills, all in this third quarter. It's a three-point game.
But right now, the complexion of the game is really starting to change. And because of the Pistons' ability to go after the ball on the glass, dribble, penetrate, and draw fouls, they probably feel like they're in the lead and in control right now.
Well, they're controlling the board. Stackhouse, the long leap, and he's got it. He's taking over now. 20 points for Stackhouse. And it's a one-point game. Hunter popping around. He's hit 3 for 3. Bushler out hustling. The Pacers are standing around in the lane. Shot clock down to 3. Hunter nails it. Another dagger. How many of those has Hunter placed in the heart of the Pacers? Rick Smits back in. Goes to work on Leitner. That should be a foul on Leitner. What about those new rules? He hit Smits across the arm, coming across the lane. Hill, hard drive, and the hoop.
No help. Harrington backpedaling. He's in foul trouble. Well, for all that's transpired to this point,
Just walked in.
Undeterred, and it very simply comes down to which team is going to act like they want it more and do the things to win it.
Rose looks to take over. A dozen points for Jalen. Miller and Smits have now each missed crucial shots from the line with 4 minutes left. Rose hounding Hill. They isolate.
Back off, try to make her shoot a jumper.
Great steal by Jackson. Picks it out of the air. Jackson now with some room. Rose for 3. Swish. Jalen Rose, big time three-pointer. And it's now a 2-point game. And there's the steal by Stackhouse. And Stackhouse, a major play. The play of the game for Detroit. Pistons by 7. They have never led by more. They trailed by as many as 12. Rose trying to do what he can. 17 points for Jalen.
They got a huge lift from Terry Mills, knocking down 4 3-point shots. Leitner did a great job playing with the fouls and getting to the foul line. Stackhouse was their main go-to guy in the absence of Hill in the third. And their defense picked up, and they came and grabbed it when it looked as though they were going to be on their heels when Grant Hill went down with the foul trouble.
Stackhouse did not go to the foul line in the first half. He ends 10 of 12 from the floor. From the foul line. 26 points for Stackhouse in the game. And Grant Hill ends up with 22.